right there, our famous intro. It is Thursday. We're almost to the end of the work week. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Chicago Now. And we are joined off the top of the show, Caitlin, by the lovely Justine Baker with some news about our trending topics this morning. Justine, the thing that has been getting all kinds of buzz and almost overkill is rainbows.
The viral rainbow picture that went around Instagram yesterday, I'm pretty sure I saw it.
I didn't see it till today.
I haven't seen it yet. For me to know everything about viral trends and everything, I haven't seen it.
We had it on Good Day.
Okay.
I wonder if I could pull it up.
Was it Barry Butler that did it? Was his the one that went viral?
Yes.
Because I saw his. It was a nice landscape. Do we have it, Jenna?
We have Barry's, yes.
Yes, we have Barry Butler's.
Let's see
Here it is,
it.
you guys.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Something else, this guy. This Butler guy.
Amazing.
Yeah, he's got skill. I'm hoping
I wish I could
Jenna
just show
can-
you, but I don't think you'll be able to see it.
Can
Yeah,
get
if
it
she
up
can't
for
pull
our-
it up, check on Mike Kaplan's Instagram stories. That's what I'm pulling up right now, and he reposted it. But it is,
That's a gorgeous
I
rainbow.
mean, something else.
When a
Beyond the
rainbow
beyond.
hits Chicago, people love to photograph
Oh, it's a double
it.
rainbow.
It's a double rainbow. Do we have it, guys? No? Okay. Okay, it's
coming.
that's in progress.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing is the snack wrap is making a comeback at McDonald's. Did you ever have this back in the day
I'm thrilled
before?
that this is coming back, and I
So
have many
excited.
words to say about it.
You have
Let's
many
hear
words
it.
to say
Let's
about
hear
it.
I
it.
have many words. Are we talking about it now?
Go for
now?
it.
Okay.
I mean, we're gonna we got to get to Justine's topics, but
But I'd love to hear it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, you guys, and this is one of those inventions that I'm coming up with. We need fast food that's healthy. Fast food that's healthy.
Okay.
Not just Subway. Which camera am I looking at? This one? Not just Subway. So I'm glad these snack wraps are generally healthier than a cheeseburger.
is there a grilled version?
Yes, I believe
That's
there is.
great.
That
And
could
so
be
you
great.
get a little bit of like something easy. So my like creation in my brain was kind of like a fast food joint that was healthy food. So you could go there and get a quick something and it's good.
Sure.
It's
Yeah,
not
you
like
don't
the
feel like-
salads that you get from fast food that's like lettuce
Dripping
and maybe
with,
some cheese.
but like dripping with.
Chemically.
Yeah.
Right.
It
like,
doesn't taste
can
fresh.
we have, I know we have like a Panera, which is kind of like that, but
we need
something
something-
smaller and more convenient.
And faster.
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 And more spots. Like if there's a McDonald's, you see this green leaf store or something, you know, I don't know. But that I'm glad that they're doing with the chicken
This
wrap,
was
they're bringing
backed
it
by
back.
popular demand, and then
Delish.
there's something going on with AI. It's a new boyfriend girlfriend AI trend, which we're gonna talk about this later. I'm at this point in the dark about it, but
Me too.
I'm already frightened. I was just having a conversation about the capabilities of AI with a couple of friends on text, and I'm behind the times with AI. But after what they just demonstrated for me, which was like joke creating and poetry creating capabilities in seconds, I am like, are we even going to have jobs
Can I tell you
in the next
something
couple of years? What?
about AI? It's funny you should mention because literally yesterday, Grady, my husband, sent me this video and it was talking about AI and how AI now, if you tell it in certain instances, this one that they were doing this test on, tell the AI to shut itself down, it actually can create rumors and send emails about the person who wants it to be shut down and it won't do it.
Oh
like
my goodness.
this is where AI is at this point. Like you can tell it to program itself to shut down and it can actually like get around that and not
it defies
do
you.
that.
It's like the movie I, Robot. Did you ever see that with Will
have.
Smith, where it's like a rogue? One of the robots goes rogue. That's what that reminds me
I
of.
always feel like there's a possibility.
too.
Who knows? Who knows?
This
I think
this
it's
is-
spooky. I mean,
They have so much
Elon Musk
emotions
is
now.
right. Yes,
So much
It's so spooky. I think that the whole idea of these very smart people, way above my level of intelligence, are saying this is something we should be concerned about. We need to get a handle on it. I think AI. Another part of the story was like it was telling the future. It was writing notes, basically pushing for the future generations of that particular AI system. About how humans were trying to shut it down.
Oh my gosh.
And this isn't a movie. This is real life, you guys.
We're only in
We're
the
living in
beginning of
sci-fi.
AI.
I know.
I think it's gonna slap us
That's
in the
wild.
face.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
But
all right.
speaking of technology,
Yes.
let's get into these trends.
Yeah, let's get into
So
the
the
trends. What are
number one
people
thing
searching for?
People are searching for today is the Nintendo Switch. Switch 2. Were you guys big into video games
We have a
growing
Nintendo
up?
Switch.
I just bought one for Birdie.
Okay, so the one.
I got a Nintendo Switch Lite, you guys. If
Okay.
you want a cheaper option, parents, Nintendo Switch Lite is
Lite.
like
Okay.
$200, maybe a little under, instead of how much? 400, 500 bucks.
$450.
What makes it
this
light?
one?
What's the different
It
features?
doesn't come apart. So
Okay.
you remember the Game Boy back in the day,
Yeah.
which I still have mine. It's so funny. Maybe it'll be worth something.
The
one day.
original one?
Game Boy Color.
Oh,
I know,
okay.
not
No,
the
no,
big
no. The
blocky
original
gray
one was the pixelated, like green and black screen. That's going back to my.
No,
era.
I remember those. My
Okay.
brothers had those.
I
bad
still have
boys.
that one.
I was
You do?
unbelievable.
Wow.
The one that I just mentioned,
The
the, pixelated
original one, yep.
Nobody could beat me in. Well, one guy could beat me in Tetris. I was gonna say
What was
no,
his
but it
name?
was Ephraim. He's a friend of mine named Ephraim Fisher, who
Oh.
I quote. He said, "Antho, I was put on this earth to play Tetris." That's what he said to me in high school, and he was good. I will give him that. He was a good Tetris
That's
player.
hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
could hold my
yeah.
own though too. So Nintendo Switch, this is a big thing. People waited overnight, right?
People were staying overnight trying to get it. It's already sold out in a lot of different stores. So it's asking the question, would you stay in line for something like this? Or what would you stay in line for?
That was our mega poll. What did you
Yeah.
say, Caitlin? I didn't hear your response.
Well, I don't think I actually respond. I probably said chicken sandwich because out of that list, none of them. I mean,
You don't need a
honestly,
chicken sandwich for another year at
we had
least.
when I tell you I didn't eat the rest of the day yesterday, but
I'm not
polished
surprised.
that sandwich
Justine,
up.
did you see the
I
chicken
did.
sandwich?
I
This
did.
was,
It
I
was
can't believe
as big as my face.
it was huge. It was huge.
what
How
would
about
I-
you, Justine? Would you, what would you wait, if anything,
You know,
overnight for?
I would agree. I would wait in line for a good food item, something good. There's not a lot that I would lose my sleep for,
No, me
though.
neither.
Maybe I'd set some alarms and, have someone else go, maybe one of my little sisters or something, but
Yeah.
no.
No, I think if I'm being honest, the only thing I would stay overnight or past my bedtime for would be my kids, something with health. If someone's sick,
Oh,
or
yeah.
like animal. Keep talking about this lately, but animal rescue.
Oh my
I would,
gosh.
like that night.
Should
if
we
would've
do a
found
quick
that baby
update?
deer,
Did you?
yesterday, I went on, like, I was Indiana Jones going through these woods yesterday. And no.
Quick recap. Okay, so yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
mean,
here's the recap.
Quick recap.
There was a baby deer that was born on Saturday in my backyard, kind of like in the woods by my house. And unfortunately, it was this is awful. It was crying for its mom for days. And then finally, I asked a wildlife rehab place, should I do something? And they said, yes, this is an emergency. You need to go get that baby. It's probably already like in a critical state. And by the time I got that message, it was too late. The mom doe was nearby and she was deceased. And so yesterday I went on this mission to go find the baby, but it had stopped crying, and I'm pretty sure a coyote got it.
Probably.
So you guys, but with this, I plan on, with our lovely producers over there, to do a special about wildlife, because I do feel like, and this is like passionate to my core, that we don't know enough about what to do in these situations. If I would have known that a crying baby deer means that it was in distress and it needed help, I would have gotten it the first day I heard it crying. But I've always been told, and I'm sure you guys have too, don't mess
touch
with
it.
Leave it
wildlife.
alone.
But there are signs of distress. So I do think that this is something that
Yeah,
as
break
a
down
society, as people,
when
we
to
don't
take
know.
action and when to leave them alone, because I think there's
Yes,
probably situations where
of
you don't
course.
mess with them. All right, so the GameStop and the Switch. Another thing that is trending today, I understand, has to do with the weather as well. We talked about the rainbow.
Yes, so the second most asked question today is air quality in Chicago. So I want to do a quick little questions that need answers, because people on the internet need these answers. They're asking everywhere. So the first thing is, what does air quality index mean?
So the AQI, or the air quality index, is a way that we determine whether you need to take it easy outside or if you're okay. So what it does is it measures the particulates in the air. So I was just looking up the system that they use, and they test the air frequently to see if the levels of ozone are high, or of course we've had the wildfire smoke in the air, if that's an issue. So I believe they just use this technology to measure the particulates in the air, and then they can determine what level we're at. And it was actually kind of trending a couple weeks ago because there was a mess up on the website and it was going viral.
Yes.
Where it said high alert, but it was not correct. So yeah, I believe that that's what it is. So many times, especially as we get into the summer, it's high levels of ozone close to ground, which I know you have more questions about this.
Yes, that's actually my second question. So what makes the air quality bad?
Yeah, so I guess if we do have those higher elevated levels, it can affect people, especially with breathing ailments, the elderly, young children that are more susceptible to having issues breathing. So the tips are, of course, as we have the different levels, is just to spend less time outside. Don't overexert yourself outside when we have those higher levels of particulates close to ground.
If you have a respiratory condition.
Or just in general, depending on the level.
Even in general, okay.
In general, if it gets high, it's not good for anybody to be breathing that in.
Yeah.
But if it's at a lower level, it's still elevated, then usually it's just one of those days where it is the more susceptible people that should be limiting their exposure outside.
Great.
Yeah.
There we have it.
So go to AQI, it's a website, and you'll be able to find the daily update for that.
Cool. So our next trending topic is Savannah bananas. Have you guys heard about this viral sensation?
No.
So they have 10 million followers on TikTok, over 260 million likes on TikTok. They are a fun baseball team that do backflips and dance, and they do all these fun things. They travel around and play games. It's not your traditional baseball, but it's a fun, interactive way. Would you guys go to a game like that?
Sure. I would go to a game like that. Do we have that TikTok? Because I've seen them doing dances.
Yes.
They do dance. Have you seen?
All
They're
the
like
trendy TikTok dances.
They're like a
doing them.
AAA, or did you say AAA? Or okay, maybe it's a
AAA or
double
AA?
A. Yes, I have seen these guys, and
can
they
pull up
really
my phone.
lean
Let's see.
into their.
Where are they
They
at?
really lean into their choreography. That's the only thing I know about
the
these guys.
choreography is always planned out. They have really good.
What are they called? Crazy
Sa-
Bananas?
Savannah Bananas. So they're from
based
Savannah,
out of-
Georgia.
Yep, they're based out of Savannah, Georgia. They're actually coming to Chicago this summer to do a game. So
Oh.
August 15th and 16th, you can find all the information on our website. But they're coming and they're going to do something
my
really
God.
fun.
So they've got a YouTube page. They're called the Sav Bananas
Yep.
on Instagram. And their website is Banana Landa
There we go.
TC.
Yeah, and they play a thing called Banana Ball.
Oh.
Are they legit baseball players
They're
too?
legit baseball players.
Wow. All right.
So it's like if you get signed to the Savannah Bananas, you gotta not only be a great
Ooh.
athlete, you gotta be a great great
Performer,
dancers
yeah.
too. A lot of times, hey, these athletes they got moves.
They do.
They got moves.
Coordinated.
Yeah.
They got
They've got
moves.
their own banana cream
Okay,
soda.
so mid-August, we get to check them out in person.
Mid-August.
Yeah.
That is really cool. I understand there's another thing that people are searching for with regard to stuff to do this summer.
Yeah, so another thing people are searching for are the top concerts in Chicago. So I have the top 5 concerts.
All right.
So we've got Kendrick Lamar and SZA. They will be
That's-
here this weekend, June 6th. Tyler, the Creator, is coming June 30th and through July 1st. Blackpink, which is a K-pop band, they are coming in July 18th. Lincoln Park, August 11th, and then Dua Lipa will be here September 5th through 6th. I did an entire breakdown of all the concerts in Chicago this summer. You can find that on our website. But what concerts are you looking forward to?
Ooh, I'm looking forward to everything going on at Ravinia
Oh.
this summer. I'm a
Yeah.
huge Ravinia fan. I live up that way, worked there during the summers as a kid, but they got all kinds of variety in their lineup. And have you ever been to the park, either of you guys?
I'm going for the first time this year.
You are? What show?
I think I'm going to go to the Nas concert.
Oh, yeah.
Super excited about
Yes,
that one.
yes.
I'm trying to get tickets to Cynthia Erivo.
Yes, that's in
Wicked
August.
trailer just came out yesterday or today. So looking forward to that.
They have so much variety up there. Caitlin, you would love it. You live in the complete opposite
take me
direction
6 hours to
of
get there.
Ravinia. It would be, you'd need a flight to get home afterwards, but it is so great. You get free tickets to the train whenever with a Ravinia ticket.
Oh.
And the train, the Metro, lets you off right at the front gate of the park. So that's the way to go if you live in the city, even in the northern burbs. You hop on the UP North line, and it lets you off directly at the park. You go for free, and if you're of age, little
get your
cocktail, little pre-concert cocktail on the train. Always fun.
Are you allowed to drink on the train?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I mean, Metro on certain days,
Oh.
they say no drinking. On certain days, I can't remember. It might be They put
I'm
certain
trying to
restrictions,
remember. I
but
only
like
have
361 days out of the
allow
year,
it.
they allow it. Yeah,
feel like
not
in
on
the
the L. Not on the L. This is
Okay,
Metro.
and the South Shore line. I used to take that, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they had a rule about alcohol.
Maybe South Shore is different.
I don't know.
The other lines, though, they have. I
Let's
mean,
party.
at Union Station, they sell tall boys
Okay.
in
Nice.
the station, and you can crack one on your way
Yeah,
home. A
that's
little
a
happy
beautiful
hour
thing.
while you're commuting. It is so much fun, though. Ravinia, you got to have your spread. Justine, you have to have your spread planned. Okay, cooler, blanket, candles, charcuterie board. People go all out at Ravinia. One story that I want to do, but I can't because of my schedule. We have to be in so early. Is to do a story about all the spreads that you see. All these lifelong Ravinia people. You walk around the grounds. They've got tablecloths and plates and candles and
pianos.
I mean, I know. You would almost expect someone to have a harp or something out there. It is wild how all out people go, but it's super
What a
fun.
fun
So you gotta
experience.
not only plan like the normal concert stuff like
But I've
things-
got to hit Ravinia. And you used to work at Ravinia,
Yeah, I
didn't
did.
you?
I parked cars during the summers.
Nice.
And then I worked in the box office as well, the phone
Answering
room,
phones.
answering phones. Yeah, talking to all kinds of crazy Chicagoans about
All the shenanigans.
all
that
the
got into
shenanigans.
back in
All
the
right,
day.
Justine, thank you so much. We appreciate you being
How
here
fun
as
was that?
always.
Welcome to
Keeping us
Chicago
posted.
Now.
Thank you.
That's all right. Yeah, she's a friend of the show at this point, Caitlin. All right,
Oh.
when we come back, we're gonna break down why the internet got saturated to a point where folks were sick of this whole double rainbow thing. These are the times we're living in. It was like too viral, where people were saying I got to delete Instagram now. I can't find
No
a non-rainbow photo.
way.
We're gonna run through that and show you some of these hilarious posts that is coming up after the break. Thanks, Justine.
Oh my gosh, it is a double rainbow. I cannot believe it. It's a freaking double rainbow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at that. All the way. Oh my heck. It's a double
Oh my heck.
rainbow.
Oh my heck?
Hey Cal, look at that. It's a
thing?
double rainbow. Oh my gosh.
This must be in Minnesota.
It definitely doesn't look like Chicagoland. Look at those hills.
Oh my heck.
He said heck.
What did you think he said?
Hick.
Oh my heck.
Oh my hick.
Oh my.
He said, oh my heck.
Wait, what year was
I'm
this
using
from,
that.
Jenna?
All right, so
Yeah.
that's the iconic double rainbow guy.
Oh,
but
my heck.
there was a similar phenomenon in Chicago yesterday. Do we have any viewer photos we can flash
The
up
Barry
on
Butler,
screen?
perhaps?
Yes.
That's a pretty one. Look at it, you guys.
There it is.
Oh, there she is again. One more again.
Oh,
Everywhere.
yes.
Everyone saw it.
There we go. That's the full thing.
Is that the Barry Butler? No, that wasn't the Barry Butler, was it? I don't know. Grocery
That wasn't
store,
at the Barry Butler. Yes.
over someone's house.
There's
Everyone.
a double.
Look at this.
It's
Wow.
good that we're doing this. See, I missed this whole thing yesterday because of our schedule. You know, we're front loaded on our day. But
Were you
Caitlin,
napping at that
there was
time?
so much of that online.
Yeah, give me the juicy.
All right, so
comments.
there were some funny reactions
Oh, I
who were
see.
of folks who were literally sick of seeing that, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that kind of like quick tour.
Yeah.
Quote, had to delete Instagram because there was a rainbow in Chicago today. Another one said, I wish someone got a picture of the Chicago rainbow.
I like how it's called the Chicago Rainbow.
Yeah.
It's
I
our Chicago
just
rainbow.
wish someone had gotten a pic
That is so funny.
of the Chicago rainbow.
Oh my goodness.
I do think it's really funny when like the non-professional
Oh.
photographers, the folks who, yep,
Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently there's a rainbow in Chicago.
You ever
Was
see-
it trending? I hope so. Hashtag Chicago Rainbow.
I'm shocked that Justine didn't see this, but she had the trending topics from this morning. This was into last night, and
oh my goodness, that is comical. I love it so much.
and then on Chicago Reddit, do we have that comment? I loved that one, Jenna, because you know I'm obsessed with the
Reddit.
Chicago subreddit, and Jenna had a
it says not
thread
Chicago Reddit. Oh, I'm sure there was one going. If
where
that was on
it was
Twitter
literally
or
just
X.
like you had to keep. Yeah, Chicago subreddit is unusable right now.
Oh.
It's
no.
100 posts of a rainbow.
I mean, but really, it's funny. People get excited about nature-y things.
Yeah, they do.
You
One
know?
thing that always amuses me is you have these professional photographers like Barry Butler and these
Yeah.
folks with like those long lenses, those
Yeah.
really long lenses and tripods, and they can capture, for example, the moon in its stunning clarity. But then you have all these iPhone photographers where you see the moon with your own two eyes and it looks amazing, and you click it with your iPhone, it literally looks like a white like blob thing,
Can I tell you
and they all post that
Yeah.
as if like, oh wow, thank you so much for sharing that. You know
I
what I mean?
heard
Go ahead.
that Samsung, the phones, they have a feature where you try to take a picture of the moon and it will put a fake moon in that photo. The phone can detect that there's a moon in the picture that you're trying to take, and then they replace it with a fake AI or whatever
Whoa.
moon.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This back to our AI discussion off the top of the show. This is getting out of hand.
It tricks you, and you're like, "Wow, look at this great photo I took," and then
Oh, this is great! Look at that. That's the that's the Ben Affleck smoke break
Yep.
meme. You've seen that, right,
Yep.
Caitlin?
he's sick of it.
That is brilliant right there. Where is this from, Jenna?
This is Reddit.
Yes.
This is the caption.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
You know when I felt this very acutely was when Hamilton was in town years ago on its first run, and people could not go to this show without posting, you know, themselves in front of the marquee, like I am at Hamilton right now. I am in front of the, and so I was Ben Affleck with the cigarette. You just could not scroll your Instagram for more than 10 seconds without like, oh, hey, there's another shot.
Yeah.
Of you. You are, wow. So you got tickets for Hamilton.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Anyway, congratulations to all those who shared
You know,
your.
I'll say it was raining, and then we had a rainbow. Maybe people were just excited. I didn't take a picture of it.
Yeah, just saw 30 consecutive Instagram stories of the rainbow over Chicago.
That is so funny.
All right, so we don't continue
Let's-
beating
yeah,
a dead
right.
horse of an already dead horse. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I'm eager to hear Caitlin's hot take on the snack wrap, which is making its triumphant return. Stay with us.
7:33. Welcome back. So here's the thing. McDonald's is officially bringing back its snack wraps on July 10th. Everyone, get excited. You can get a little bit of healthy with your French fries. So here's the thing. The snack wrap was discontinued nearly 9 years ago. Is that true? Didn't they come back a little bit and then leave again?
I thought they did. Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
my
Okay.
goodness. All right, so it's making a permanent return, so they say. McDonald's says the comeback was driven by an overwhelming customer demand, emails, social media posts, and even petitions. Stop. They did a petition for the snack wrap.
Petition.org.
I'm not mad about it.
Change.org, that's right.
Okay. The wraps will use McDonald's new McCrispy strips, so it looks like maybe it won't be grilled. I think they used to have a grilled option, but it looks like it's going to be McCrispy. And it will be introduced nationwide in May. CEO of McDonald's, Chris Kempczinski, help me out, Anthony. Kempczinski, that looks right. He says the return adds incredible energy to the menu, and McDonald's hinted at the return earlier this year with cryptic social media posts. So here's my thing. My kids want McDonald's every day. If we could have a healthier option, this would make me very happy, because I think you don't have much to choose from. We mentioned how early in the show I got on my soapbox and I said that I would like to come up with a fast food restaurant that's just as frequently placed throughout exits on the highway as a McDonald's. That's easy and quick. Panera is a good choice, but it's not as common as a McDonald's, and it's probably not as affordable as a fast food restaurant. I would love to have healthy options that are quick, because I think it would take off. Now, other people are like, you're crazy. They've got Subway as an option, but I do believe that it would be successful. If someone could come up with an idea of a restaurant that was affordable to have also fresh food, I think that would be awesome. McDonald's, they do offer salads, but it's like you go to McDonald's to get a salad, it's probably going to be iceberg lettuce, some cheese, and maybe some fried chicken on top. It's not like
it's not actually
substantial
healthy. It does feel like the fast food world has yet to find that sweet spot, where it's quick, tasty, and reasonably healthy.
Yes.
I did do a quick search for, the healthiest fast food options, and this is what the Google AI came up with. You mentioned Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
That came in at number 2 because
That's
they
kinda
offer
surprising.
grilled chicken sandwiches, salads, and nuggets made with real chicken. Now, at the top of the list, and I was kind of curious about this one, this is Chipotle. And that is, that actually makes sense, because you can customize your bowl there, and if you work around things like cheese and sour cream and go, easier on maybe
you're
you
getting
skip.
your good protein.
Yeah,
your
you
grain,
could do. Yeah, it said
your
lean
beans.
protein, veggies, and whole grains.
I'm not mad. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But also, I feel like cheese, it's not necessarily all bad as long as it's mixed with.
Sure, and that you don't just undo all your healthy ingredients by doing a massive dollop of sour cream on top of everything.
Give me that sour cream.
This is one that surprised me. Panda Express.
What?
So it's similar
Number
to
3,
Chipotle, where it says provide steamed vegetables, lean protein options, and rice or noodles. So you don't have to go for the calorie heavy things. You can work around some of those unhealthier items. Number 4, Wendy's, salads, grilled chicken sandwiches, and chili without the cheese.
The chili, yeah, I heard the chili was actually pretty healthy.
And then I'm obsessed with Taco Bell. I'm just, apparently, and I've never gotten this because I always go, gangbusters when I go to Taco Bell.
Is it the taco
with
plate
the cheesy
or whatever?
Gordita Crunch. The Cantina Chicken Power Bowl.
I've gotten that.
Is it good?
No. It's okay.
You hesitated.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But the Panda Express, can I tell you something?
Sure.
I'm not allergic to literally anything, but I got Panda Express a few years back, broke out in hives.
MSG? Was that the?
Do you think that's what it was?
I don't know. You broke
all
out
over
in hives.
my
That's no
stomach,
bueno.
it was crazy, and so I'm scared to get it. It was delicious, but interesting.
Maybe avoid that.
Top 5,
so yeah, I do think there's a niche, but the thing is, all those, like you said, McDonald's is sprinkled everywhere on every road trip. I remember when I was on the street reporting in Chicago, 8 hours a day. A lot of times you end up in places in the city where McDonald's is the only option, and snack wrap was my go-to.
Yeah.
I get like 1 or 2 of those, which is enough to tide me over.
Do you remember the salad shakers?
At McDonald's?
Yes.
I that rings a bell, but I never got one. Were they good?
They were good.
Okay.
They were good.
And it wasn't
they
just
were like,
iceberg lettuce that just goes right.
No, I think it had more
Through ya?
substance. Do you know this? What is that brand where they have the salads that are in those plastic cups with the cap?
Yes.
Farmer's Fridge.
Yeah, Farmer's Fridge, right.
It was
Those
kind
are
of,
good.
It was
Those are really good.
resembling that.
Yeah.
So it came in like a plastic cup almost with a cap on top. You shake it up. There you go.
I'm so curious, Caitlin, if they've tried all these and
Yeah.
the market just dictated the fact that they were going to be discontinued.
I just
because
feel
people
like-
don't. In the end, we talk like we want it, and then in the end,
You
the
get
market
those fries.
doesn't. Yeah, exactly, and the market just doesn't deliver, so they discontinue these kinds of things. But the snack wrap's
Absolutely.
back. I hope it's permanent.
It sounds like it might be.
Do we
I
have
don't
some
know.
reactions to this news? Okay, let's go into it. Hey, yeah, there we go.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, ranch dressing wrapped up in a tasty flour tortilla.
Sing
Okay.
it.
I really prayed for this, son. Like, if you know me, son, you know I've been wanting this snack wrap back for the longest. And it's back.
He loves a good
I
snack
want to be as happy about
wrap.
anything as that guy is about the return of the McDonald's snap wrap.
You get like I
snack
think it comes
wrap.
with what, ranch or honey mustard, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you could do a barbecue too.
I used to do
barbecue
this.
option.
Oh, barbecue on top, huh?
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Yes. Back in my high school days, I
Here
feel
we
like
go. There's
ate these a
Michael
lot.
Scott himself.
just so happy, tears of joy. Are these all coming? Oh no.
These are on Twitter.
Okay.
I'm still not used to calling it X yet.
Yeah.
I think we have one more, don't we?
Got Popeyes.
Oh yeah, Popeyes got a little snarky here.
I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you though, or sorry that happened. Oh my, y'all good?
Yeah, because the social media person for
Stop.
McDonald's made a whole diatribe.
Oh my, what is, oh my gosh, that is so funny. Congratulations that happened, or I'm sorry. They're not reading all that. That
Yeah.
is so funny.
And then Popeyes came in. Yeah.
That makes me wanna
You know
follow
that. Happy for you
Popeyes.
though, or sorry that happened. You know that was the thing is that Popeyes did something remarkable. This is a
Yeah?
couple years back. Remember
Okay.
all the hype around their spicy chicken sandwich?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
And it was very popular.
It was hugely popular. I went. There was one. I don't know if it's still there. It was around the corner during
Yeah.
the whole hoopla. I went by myself down there to try it, and it was. I will say it was really good. I didn't think
Cry.
it
You
was.
didn't shed
It
tears.
wasn't as good as that thing you were raving about
With the
yesterday.
donut and things.
Yeah, I mean, I know. We're
Fry the
talking about
coop is
fast food. Yeah,
go
that's
for those chicken
different level.
sandwiches.
All right, so
that is funny.
snack wraps are back, everybody.
I think everybody's happy. Hey, what about the McRib? Are you liking the McRib? or
Ooh,
you don't
I've
like the McRib?
let's see, it's been a decade at least since I had it just because of the hype as well. And again, that thing is a little.
It's a lot of sauce.
To me, it kind of reminded me of like, sorry everybody, I know this is a beloved culinary masterpiece in a lot of people's minds, but I thought it tasted like bad elementary school cafeteria food, the McRib.
Really?
Yeah, not a fan. Yeah, it
I
tastes
thought
like
it would be
bad
better
meatloaf or
too.
something.
Yeah, I didn't really
Yeah.
like the sauce too much. What is this?
Yeah, this
Oh,
was.
McDonald's looking at those Popeyes wraps.
Yeah, they wanted in on that. Poor
Oh.
Cam Newton. Yeah, so McDonald's making a little comeback. 7/10/2025. That's on Tuesday.
Wait,
everybody.
I didn't know Popeyes had wraps. I'm gonna have to
Apparently
look
they
those
do.
Popeyes wraps up. What's on those? Is it the same thing? Lettuce,
No,
cheese,
we're gonna have to
chicken?
look we're gonna have to look into that. So
hungry.
yeah, the wrap wars are on because actually that Popeyes chicken sandwich kicked off a whole chicken sandwich war back in the day.
By the
Chick-fil-A.
way,
Yeah.
speaking of Chick-fil-A wraps, you guys,
Oh,
I
that
know
was
the
good?
Chick-fil-A sandwich is really popular, but yes, they've got a fantastic chicken wrap if you want that instead. And by the way, if you go during the breakfast hours and you can't get lunch yet, they still offer those chicken wraps at Chick-fil-A. So if you want lunch and it's too early, because I think they're pre-made. Side note.
Okay. All
Worth
right.
it.
Good to know, Caitlin.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we
What
are
is
going
this,
to talk
Jenna?
about
What is
the
this?
very latest, and this is going to be frightening. We're in a science fiction movie. The latest AI girlfriend/boyfriend trend. when we come back.
All right, 10:45, and we have no idea what's about to happen. Delaney created something with our pictures. AI created a boyfriend or girlfriend for us that would be ideal based on our image, from what I understand.
Let's check these out.
Oh, she's pulling it up. So this is supposed to be the ideal boyfriend, ideal girlfriend by ChatGPT. So let's get into this. Submitted photos. I guess it's going to use our face. Oh, there's me. All right, so my ideal significant other. Whoa. Why does that look like somebody? Who does that look like? Can you think like a celebrity or something of some sort? Okay, so here's my theory about this. I bet they're going to try to create the male version or the female version of yourself.
That didn't look like that didn't look like the male version of you.
You don't think so?
No.
Wait, let's bring it up again.
Place that.
I wish we could put them like side by side.
What was your Caitlin? What was your reaction to that guy then?
That he looked familiar.
Did he look familiar?
So is that weird? Oh yeah, so that's my husband Grady, and that's my baby boy Bodie.
Oh.
I don't think Grady looks like
baby right there.
Like the guy that they created. So AI version of who I should be with is brunette with brown eyes, and Grady has blue eyes and lighter hair. So I don't think they look very much alike.
It didn't match.
No. Should we? Oh, we're gonna pull it up again. Okay, so here's one more go. So this is the picture of me that they used. Here's the ideal guy, which
I am so curious. I'm so curious to know what ChatGPT bases that on.
So insane that it's in the same spot that I'm sitting in too. All right, let's see Anthony's.
Yeah.
You know.
And he's got the quarter.
He's got
zip
nice
there.
hair.
Yeah, he does.
Okay, here's Ponce.
Let's see who my ideal lady is. Oh my God. No thanks.
Oh my goodness.
No, thank you.
Wait.
Yeah, she's the chief financial officer of a pharmaceutical supply firm. Or
she's got kind eyes.
Here to talk to us about the latest spreadsheets.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna definitely say that's a huge swing and a miss.
Well, that's because
So
you're
that's
married to
supposed
a
to be
very
my
lovely lady.
ideal woman.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, stop. I mean, look at that.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you can compare.
Not even close.
Yeah, I'm glad real life trumps Chat GPT.
Maggie she's smoking.
This is a stunner.
She is smoking. I remember she took pictures for me and Brittany Payton back in the day when we were doing a little podcast.
Yes.
And I met her and I'm like, you are the most darling person I've ever seen in my life.
you.
And she was actually newly pregnant at the time.
Oh, was she? Yeah.
She was. And she was wearing
with
this
our
like
second.
really cool t-shirt and these cute jeans. And I was like, you are so cool. I
Aw,
felt so
Caitlin,
intimidated
thank
by
you.
her. She
That's
is
sweet.
lovely.
No, she's not intimidating.
Beyond.
She's
She's
just
so
sweet.
nice, not because of her personality, just because she's so cool. She's
That's
so
sweet.
cool.
Clip this, guys. I gotta clip it. I gotta clip this feedback and.
Did your friends say you
Tell her.
outswung your coverage
Oh,
or
for
whatever
sure.
they say?
Oh gosh.
What do they
yes.
say?
You outkicked your coverage.
Outkicked your
Ponce.
coverage.
And they would be right.
No, he's.
That
I mean,
would
Ponce
be
is a
right.
great catch too, but
Okay,
she's very special.
That
fun.
was interesting. Meant to be by Chat GPT. I'll continue with the rhyme. I disagree. I want to punch in some more just to see what it comes up with. Because there are,
curious.
it's funny. There are psychological studies that say we are attracted to those who share features with us. Grady's got lighter hair, you got lighter hair. Maggie and I are both kind of like, I guess
Yeah.
we've got darker features. We're similar in height.
What about like personality? Do you find that she resembles your mom?
in
Personality
ways, yes,
wise?
for sure. Yeah.
And maybe
in
you
definitely
resemble
ways.
her dad?
There's certain
Like,
crossover there.
I
Yeah,
gotta
for
say,
sure.
like in my dating history, I am not interested in sports per se.
Hmm.
Okay, so I like breweries, dogs, hiking, those
my
things.
gosh.
So I would hang out with these guys that would like those things too, and we would do these things together. But the funny thing is, none of those guys I actually wanted to be with. And then I met Grady,
Oh, interesting.
who loves sports. Is like, he's just like he's
not
really
is he a
funny.
hiker guy? Not like an
Not
outdoors
into the
guy?
outdoorsy. No, he doesn't drink. Like, but I was super attracted to him, and I think because of the personality things, I could see the connection between my dad, what my dad would do when I was growing up, watching sports, playing golf, and my husband. I do believe that there's some.
I agree. For
Or
sure.
even, I mean, they don't look alike, so the appearance thing isn't it, but the personality thing. But my friend is married to a guy who looks just like her dad,
Oh, really?
which is hilarious to me.
Actually, this is a little awk, but I see a lot of couples where I'm like,
You
wow,
look like
they
you could be siblings.
Exactly.
That happens a lot.
Yes.
That happens a lot.
I mean, it's uncanny sometimes.
Yeah. But
And-
sometimes they say if you're married for a long time, you start to look
Yes.
alike too.
I actually think there's truth to that.
You do?
Yes.
That's weird.
I know. Do you think there's truth to that? Like you start becoming more similar?
I've seen it a lot, so I must be kind of true. I don't know why. How does that happen?
I don't know. Maybe it's in our minds, but I definitely see. I see it
Yeah.
from time to time. I can think of a couple examples right now. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but you know at home. You have a couple in your life where you guys could be siblings.
You guys literally look like you could be brother and sister. One of my neighbors is like that. Not like it's a bad thing, but I'm like, I've said that when I met like one of my friends in the neighborhood, her husband. I was like, you guys look like you could be brother and sister. Not in a weird way, but like, hey. And then your kids look just like both of you.
Yes, absolutely.
You're making little twinners everywhere.
All right, so we're going to wrap up the show. When we come back, the TSA has a very funny thing that they are pointing out about this whole real ID thing that just actually the enforcement, I think it went into effect on May 7th. Was that the date?
I don't remember.
Early May was when the deadline was. So the deadline is come and gone. You need this real ID if you want to fly domestically, if you do not have a passport, and people are getting pretty creative with their real ID. We will talk about that when we come back. Okay, Caitlin, have you
Yeah.
gone to the airport or tried to fly since the real
You
ID?
know the answer to that. Come
Yes.
on.
You
My
have
2
not.
feet are planted on the
They're
ground.
planted firmly on the ground. Do you have a real ID?
I don't think so.
I don't have one.
I'm not sure if I do. I've got a passport though.
I have
So I
a
would probably
passport
use
too,
that.
so it's not like relevant.
You can't use your YMCA pass to get on an airplane, you guys.
Look at what TSA just posted on X. All right.
We love hot dogs and rotisserie chickens as much as the next person. But please stop telling people their Costco card counts as a real ID because it absolutely does not. Your Costco card, that picture is about yay big and it's blurry as heck.
Do you have a Costco membership?
I have a Sam's Club membership,
Sam's
matter
Club
of fact.
membership. Okay.
How do you
I
feel about
I was
that?
once a member, and I do remember the it was a very
little
like,
tiny picture?
pixelate. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The TSA, by the way, I'm not sure if we could pull up any other posts on their social media, but they are a good follow. Do
Are
you
they?
follow the
Are they
TSA
funny?
on Instagram?
I bet they're comical.
I was actually surprised this is a federal agency for a while. I was like, this has to be a parody account.
Yeah.
But I actually like, here we go. All right, Old Maid, same rules, because glam still needs guidelines. Lipstick, powder. Like, they lean into social media.
I like it.
They don't try to be stuffy and all bureaucratic and, you know,
Mean.
by the book and mean. They
Buttoned up.
and I actually think it's effective. They all the time they'll post. What I find fascinating is they post all the stuff that has been confiscated. Like a lot of times it's the stuff that people try to get through
Do they?
security with. And Caitlin,
Come on, guys.
there's nothing that. Yeah, people try to go on.
Oh, packing their chicken for the plane. I remember this story.
People will try to go through there with like these tiny baby snakes that are native to Thailand and bring, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
and they will, what's cool is they confiscate them, they photograph them, and then they post them. And it's not only entertaining, but you actually kind of learn along the way. It's kind of a reminder, oh yeah, I gotta get my Ziploc bag.
Yeah.
I gotta get my
Make
liquid.
everything in small
Exactly. So it's
packaging.
like this subconscious reminder, and then you get entertained in the meantime.
Have you seen Blockbuster's social media accounts?
The video store?
Yes.
No.
It's like called The Last Blockbuster Store. Their page it's so funny, Anthony. It's so good.
Is there actually
I believe so. Like
a
The
brick and
Last
mortar?
Blockbuster.
Oh,
I think
that's
it's what it's
such good
called.
memories
I don't know if it's
from
just
childhood.
on Twitter or Instagram.
Remember the Blockbuster card? You had that laminated thing
Ah,
that kind of came apart,
the
and then
best.
you'd go and
You
then
go
you'd
there,
look through the
new
box.
releases, and you go to the new release section and hope that they've got one in stock behind
Right.
the fake container of the.
You'd open it up sometimes,
Yeah.
or like shake it and
Yeah.
see if the
You
not
get
the
your
cassette.
snacks at the when you come in. They've got those popcorn buckets that have the popcorn in the bottom, and you just pop the whole thing in the microwave.
Oh, here we go.
The Last Blockbuster. The Girl Scouts are blocking our entrance, and when we asked them to move, they called us boomers and told us to start shopping for coffins. Oh, so they post all of these funny little things.
The Last Blockbuster. I'm gonna have to follow that. So you follow them on Instagram?
I think it's a Twitter thing.
Oh, it's a
or an
Twitter
X
thing. X thing. I'm still. All these name changes, Caitlin.
Oh, my
Willis,
heck.
Sears, the rate, guaranteed rate, rate field,
I know
Comiskey
it.
Park.
We all know what we're talking about.
Twitter, X. It's. There's a lag time. There's a grace period where we can call them anything, right?
Probably for the rest of our life.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
it's fine.
All right, we are almost to Friday, everybody. We're getting toward the end of the work week.
Yay!
The sun is actually starting to.
The
Is this
sun's
fog
gonna be
burning off,
shining
Caitlin?
today. Yes, it's
Okay.
gonna be a beautiful day. Back to the 70s. I know everyone's mad because it was so cold yesterday. We are turning the corner. Long stretch of 70s. The 80s back next week. We made it.
We made it.
Summer
We're
and
almost
shy.
there. Enjoy your Thursday. We'll see you back here tomorrow, everybody. Have a great one.